Welcome to the Castile campaign for Europa Universalis forward, no DLC. Now, for any of you guys who are not familiar with the objectives of this playthrough, I'm new to EU4 and I thought it'd be fun to just do a let's play of going through with no DLC, learning the mechanics of the game, and that is the reason why we are playing Castile. That's it, military leader has left us, thank you. So we've lost our military leaders, just need to pause and we'll get back to that. And in the last part we were literally building our empire up, dealing with rebellions down here. We've still got Sunni zealots down here who may kick off at any time, but they're going to be in this area here. I think if I show you here. So we've got Sunni zealots here, and I think we can deal with them. I mean, we've got no other use for army at the moment. We did integrate Navarra in the last part, so they're now part of the Greater Spanish Empire, and we got a personal union with Aragon. We're working towards integrating these, but we will not be able to integrate them until 18th of July 1505. But the main focus at the moment is very much on getting the necessary research here to get to there so we can unlock the ideas, and then we can start working on learning the colonial game. So we're just going to let the game run for the moment. And what have we got here? Superior unit types, so we could actually, we do need to upgrade our troops. What we got here? Longbows, men at arms. Strangely, we got longbows and missile fire. Got shock, offensive, defenses, arms. Okay. Well, we're just going to give our army men at arms, and we're still building up our manpower. So I'm just going to let the game run for the moment and see how things go. I mean, we got the rebel factions. Got these fleets here, and I think what to do is guys up into a single fleet at the moment, and just going to merge those up, and we're going to give them a mission to protect trade in Seville. And eventually we're going to have to call back one of these ships once we get the necessary tech so that we can actually there. So we've got a truce expired, and we've got 3 diplomats, but at the moment we've got 200. Got good relations with everyone. I suppose maybe could get somebody back here. There's relations with Aragon. Got good relations with Portugal. I mean, how's our relations with? I mean, maybe we need to improve relations with Naples because they are part of our extended empire through a personal union, so they are an ally. I mean, we could get here. Austria is actually an enemy or a rival of France. We don't really want to upset those. Got here, this is Savoy. Maybe we can improve our relations with Savoy. I mean, they're not going to cause any diplomatic conflicts with us, right? So these guys are up to 70%. I mean, we're building up a little bit of cash here, and I mean, I could really do with pushing things up a little bit. Okay, rebel uprising is now at 80%, so I suppose I mean, it'd be really nice to get these guys Gibraltar. I think we can get down into Gibraltar, and we're just going to raise the army maintenance up so that we can cream them. They appear. Right, we've got the tech. That's what I'm after. And we've now got an idea, and I'm just going to pause the game so that I can talk about this. We've now got a free slot. And now there's a whole series of these areas of interest. See, we've got, and it's normally split into 3 groups. You've got administrative ideas, diplomatic ideas, military ideas. Now, each of these ranks of ideas is that if you take an idea in this group, what actually happens is to bring up these improvements, you've got to spend admin points to improve a idea in this group. You've got to use diplo points, and of course you've got to use military points there. We're going to go for exploration because what I want is a colonist, and I think we're going to also need a quest for the New World, and because we need to get out and start to explore an area around here. I mean, got additional colonists, additional merchants. I think we're going to go with this. We're going to take exploration ideas. We're not quite there, and I don't think we can recruit. Let's have a look here. Going to come in here, and I think, of course, we've only got the. Is this a general? We're actually in charge of that, so we've lost a general. Okay, and got an admiral. We need the request for the New World before we can get explorers and conquistadors. So what we need now we've got the tech. We now need to unlock the ideas so that we can go out and explore, because if we get these guys, single bark here, you can see here, if I send this ship down here, we cannot get into here till we've got an explorer. So we need to work on that area there. I'm just going to let the game run again. Sorry, this is a bit boring, guys, but at the same time, it also looks like England is in a war with Utrecht, of all places. Different, a bit weird. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how far off we can be with the ideas. Well, I mean, we're pretty close to the first idea. I mean, but at the moment we can't. Jolliffe down here. Right. This. Jolliffe, okay. I mean, what we really need to do is get out and explore. One of the disadvantages of playing with no DLC is, like, if I come in here, if I look down, the diplomatic options are limited, and if you've got a lot of DLCs, what you will get is an option to exchange maps, which we don't get. Right, these guys are getting pretty close to spawning, and I don't want their local autonomy to lose stability. These are 80%, but I think my army here will be quite happy. Men at arms here, ready to go. Got 4 cav. Papal conclave is elected Pius II. Something I've never looked at actually is the papacy. I don't know if I've got anything here. Spend papal influence to gain an investment influence. No idea where I stand in this area here. Probably not very far because I haven't paid much attention to it. Got some more cash. Let's see if we can build something out. Play again. Got 0.57 in Salamanca. Let's just build that in Salamanca. Just keep building up my empire. I mean, I do have a gold mine here somewhere. Right. Still got provincial unrest here. Let's see if I can get this. See if I can get this down. So this is unrest is 0 there. Okay. Oh, great. Still gets increased narrow-mindedness. I lose stability on both cases. Ministry strength -1, ministry strength +1, technology cost +5, loses 10%. Okay, we're going to go there, but we're going to have a stability low, so we're going to have to. And we only have 61, so we've got poor stability now. I need to get this back up. What I need. Okay, so we're going to have to work on the stability. Of course, I'm stuck in a regency at the moment. Another 3 years and we'll get rid of the regency. And we're going to... Holy Emperor selected Karl Franz of Austria. Thank you. We're making money at the moment, so we're going to be okay. As we can convert, yeah, but this is way too. I mean, 256 months is ridiculous. There's no point even trying to do that. I really need to get the missionary strength up a little bit, and I'm gonna just keep letting it run. And so still could offer a diplomatic marriage. We'd call this guy back. See if we can get a diplomatic marriage with the French. That might help our public order, our relationship, not public order. What am I talking about? Wrong game. Let's see. Build a spy neck. That is great statements. I think we're just gonna. Okay, we'll accept twice. I don't know if that's actually gonna. Likes again, so we've lost another leader. Let me just check. Yeah, it looks like we've lost both our generals, so we need to do something about that. Got the military points, so wow, he's pretty good. So I think we're get him here there. Now we can get a general. Oh, we lost a councillor. Games get reinforcement, speed, discipline. I mean, we got loads of that. I think we're going to go with the discipline. That's going to give us the military power. And I think if we can go to estates, can we get a generalship here? Gain 40 tradition, nobility will gain 20 influence. That's going to take us to 96. That's going to be a bit high. And group minister gains 15 loyalty, and nobility gains 10 influence. Sure about that. Still in. Let's have a quick look. Get 100 there. These guys, and they would get, but we'd lose 5 prestige and 5 legitimacy. Not sure why that is. No, it's because we got a regency, so we're losing legitimacy. Now I could gain that and then gain the rest of the support. So if we do that and then do that, that should get them back. And actually, that means we can now gain a colonist. I mean, there's not much we can do with a colonist. I don't think a colonist can actually explore. We can give it a go. If we can recruit a colonist. Okay, we've got a revolt, but we're right on it straight away. Cream these guys left pretty well. I mean, I could have a quick look. The ports again, guys. States. Could give this estate to the clergy. There's Gibraltar. Yeah, I think if we give that to the clergy, that might cheer them up. I don't. Got to be a bit careful because the other people will get. Right, what was I doing? Right, yes, we come here. Yeah, if we can't send out a colonist because we've got nowhere to send out where the colonists are, send a gift. Okay. Just pause. See if we can find geographic map. See, this shows the areas we could colonize. Got that area there, but we're still a bit trapped at the moment. Nothing here that we can actually colonize at the moment, which is a bit of a pain in the neck, but there's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is just keep letting the game run forward, and I think we've dealt with the rebels, so I think we just save a bit of cash. We're just going to drop our army maintenance down again. Okay. And provincial unrest is back. These the Aragonese rebels. Caesar these claims to the Aragonese throne. Okay. And they're at 70%. They could literally kick off anywhere over here. Right, thank you, game. Always wanted to do that. I mean, they're only, but we can't actually see them at the moment. We're returning. Great advice employers died. Gonna pause that. Lost this time. Stability cost modifier. Missionary strength. I think we'll get hit back in again. See if we can get any conversions going. Again. Oh, we got negative stability, haven't we? Can I boost that? Diplo points. Well, we're gonna have to do it because we need that positive stability again. Invest in new technology. Wow, we're really pushing ahead with this. Barracks modifier, military tactics, combat width +2. Yep, I think we can do that. And we current penalty bonus ahead of time by 5 years. So we're doing really well with the military tech, but just not the ones that I want. Okay, guys, they're up to 70% at the moment. I think once that gets to about 80%, we might need to do something. It doesn't show up here though, so we need to keep an eye on that. I mean, it'd be really cool to integrate Aragon into the form Spain. Actually, pause again. We have 14, so another couple of years and we'll get the regency out the way. Let that play. And once the regency's gone, we'll have a bit more scope to play with actually. Not here. We got a new king at last. Got an heir to the throne, Isabel. Risen Uragel. Okay. Right. And we've lost an advisor. We're out of navies. We'll just take this guy. I think he's youngest. Now we've got him to maintenance up. Is it money? Great. Nope. Separate these armies out. Oh, looks like our allies have actually, Navarra's gone in and sorted these guys out for us. That's good. Probably didn't need to bring the I think you can come here. These guys are dealt with straight away, so we can drop the army maintenance down. Why are we losing money? current inflation. We have inflation. So 75 Diplo. Don't want to do that. I want to get to the idea group. Far off we from the idea group. Okay. We're okay at the moment. Got money again. Oh, back to making money again. Our manpower is really good because, well, I think we lost some troops to attrition. That's what cost us the money. So I think we're economically, we're back to not making as much money as I was hoping for. Very tempted to get rid of the 3 heavies, to be honest, because they're costing me a lot of money and I can't mothball them. And I think that's my force is already mothballed. So there's not much I can do at the moment, guys. I think what I'm going to do is let it play on for a little while, and I'll see if anything actually happens. Okay guys, welcome back. It's taken a little while to get to the point where we can unlock the ideas. I'm just going to pause, call the diplomat, and what's happened is France has got us into a war up here. You can see at the moment that everyone's fighting up here. Aragon has gone up to represent me. I'm quite happily just sat back here with my armies. I suppose I could move this army up here just in case anybody gets down here. We're so far away from this war, I don't really want to get involved in it, and I can't remember, it's for some tiny province up here. I think it's Corrales or something. I think the war is take Corrales, and you can see here Burgundy's already been quite badly beaten up by the French, and we're not going to get anything out of it, and I just don't particularly want to get involved in this. And more importantly, this is what I've been waiting for. We've now got a quest for the New World, and we're just going to unlock this, and you can see we have now unlocked the exploration quest for the New World. There's a number of relations. Allows the recruitment of explorers and conquistadors, and that's exactly what I wanted to aim for in this video. What we should be able to do now is come here, and we should now be able to get a explorer. Let's do 50. Oh, we don't have enough points to get an explorer. Okay, it's gonna have to play on a little bit. Just watch this war, and just to give you guys a bit of a view of the other map here. I mean, Lithuania has gone absolutely ballistic over here. I mean, you can see how far they've spread out. We can't see that far to the east. And down here, I think this is Hungary. Hungary's done quite well. I'm kind of half inclined actually to see if we can improve relations with Hungary actually. They could be a good future ally. And as I say, we're just sitting this war out. You can see, well, it doesn't look like France is doing as well as they should be able to do. 6%. I mean, we're in here at the moment, fighting it out. I mean, maybe I'll get involved. I don't particularly want to because I'm not really making that much cash, and that's the problem. I'm more interested in getting the power to get a colonist, because that is the focus of this part. I've got a single ship down. I think we can explore with a single small vessel. We've now got that there, so, and I get don't want an admiral, I want an explorer. Got recruit. Okay, just got a record, and I think all we got to do now is just assign him explorer, and then what we should be able to do now is get go down to here, go, and we're just going to get our this out here. What I would like to do is there should be a colony down here, and Portugal's already beaten me to it. I want a pain in the neck. Let's see if we can find anything down here. If not, we're going to have to go across to the New World to see if we can find us anything here. Oh. That's Jolta. Okay. Push this down here. We can't go too far because obviously my single ship here is going to take attrition. So yeah, France is winning that war quite well. I think we're going to need to send this back to... I was hoping... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, this is all owned by the African kingdoms, so... I don't know. Get out here. Send this. When you can hold the shift key down and this, so... Okay, out. No longer claim... yeah, well, I'm not too worried about that. If I hold the shift key down, do something like that. What we... Okay, look at this. Equatorial current, so we probably need to get down here somewhere and open up that area. So we're just going to keep exploring this area here, and France is up to 20%, so... And we're making a little bit of cash. We've got some new technology. Certainly would like that. A lot that I can't do much about it because I'm not making enough cash. Now we've got farmer states. Too many military leaders. Yeah, well, I want to keep my 2 generals and that. I'm not going to drop off there, so we're just going to have to live with that. Yeah, let's... Okay, we're just going to send you back to there so you don't die of attrition. I think what we're going to do is just let this guy run around here. Renew war taxes, yeah. Yeah, the Ottomans have rivaled us. Okay. Just have a quick look at that. That's Hungary. What am I doing? No. Oh, they've counter-rivaled us anyway. I can't remember if I put an embargo on. Have a quick look. Issue an embargo, yeah. I'll do that because legitimacy has changed every year. Okay. Just going to watch this, and then that's where I'm going to wind the video up. Okay, we didn't quite get all the way over there. Probably going to need to push our little fleet out further this way. So obviously finding the new world is going to take a little bit of effort. I think we'll have one more go. See if we can here. I think maybe if we come there and then to here. Okay, we're just going to let the ship explore this area here. Right, we've now found the coast. And here. Maybe if we just go this way a bit. And a canter. So we uncolonized land, so we could. Yep. We've discovered the new world, so we now have press 50 prestige. I mean, we could. This province is too far away from the closet. Yeah, so we got a problem at the moment is the fact that we don't have the range, so we may have to wage a bit of war here, guys. This is outside our colonial range. I can't even wage a war on Jolliffe. So we've got a bit of a problem with our colonial expansion at the moment. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we'll see if we can sort out how we can develop a colony and move out this way. This is out of range. I mean, I would have loved to have got it. They tell us we are faceling. Oh, I don't care. A breakthrough. Gems were produced in Diamond District. Okay, thank you. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.